The Nobels ODR has been around for the best part of 30 years, originating in Hamburg, I believe, Hamburg, Germany, by the Nobels company. GSUS4, who are my friends, hello King, in Sydney, sent me down this one and the little ODR Mini to check out. And I must admit that I was extraordinarily intrigued because, you know, these have legendary status, particularly from the great players of Nashville, where they're highly coveted and used and abused. So I've pulled out the Fender 70th anniversary broadcaster, and I've built myself 4 different types of amps because I want to hear how this is going to sound with, you know, different food groups, different amp groups. So we've got a deluxe reverb. I've got a clean JTM 45. I've got the old Blackface Twin. And I've got a Morgan AC20. But we'll start at the deluxe. And we'll switch this guy on. It's a good sound. This spectrum knob is probably key to everything that's special about the ODR1 because it basically leaves the mid-range intact, and let's say that 12 o'clock is, you know, the neutral mid-range spot. But winding it this way is going to accentuate more of the low mids. And then it's going to bring in some of the more treble frequencies by winding it right. But the mids themselves, they're still there. So if I wind the gain up and the level back a bit. Much smoother tone down here when you've got it down to the left. I'm going to drive the amp a bit harder with the level control. Such good fun. Gain all the way. Wind this down. It's a good thing. That's about where I like it, say 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 11:30, 12 o'clock. If I turn this guy off and I go to the JTM 45, which is a much different sound, it's kind of scooped. Yeah, you can hear that Marshall mid-range thing going on. That's good. That's very good. I understand now why people love it so much. Let's go to something completely different, the old AC20, which is a Morgan amp based on the AC30, if I'm not mistaken. This new model of the ODR1 also has a bass cut switch, which is going to come in very handy if you're using humbuckers. So I think it's probably worth using some humbuckers to have a listen. Just a sec. Okay, so I've got this PRS Studio, which has got a 5708 in the back. I'm going to use the JTM45 model with the same settings that I used with the Broadcaster, and we'll keep this on. The bass cut is now not off. Okay, so it's the bass. There's no bass cut. Yeah, that's pretty flubby, so. So now I'm going to open it up and flick the little switch with this screwdriver to turn the bass cut on, and we'll see what the difference is. Okay, so the bass cut is now on. Oh yeah, much tighter, much tighter. Yeah, that's great. So I probably wouldn't want the bass cut on with the Broadcaster or a Tele or a Strat or something like that, because you don't really need it. But with something that's big and bold and round like these pickups and this guitar, definitely I would be employing it, I think. Let's go to the old Deluxe Reverb and try that experiment again. So there you go, the ODR1, the latest version, has a bass cut switch in it. You can buy this in Australia from GSUS4. If you're overseas, check out Nobels website. I'm sure they'll direct you to where you need to go, but it's understandably a much lauded overdrive. See ya.